pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Amendola?
Here.
Ms. Lasser?
Here.
Ms. Damas?
Here.
Mr. O'Brien?
Here.
Ms. Perry?
Here.
Mr. Lasser?
Here.
Ms. Amendola?
Here.
Mayor Bloom? Here. Solicitor Glass?
Here.
I'll entertain a motion to approve the bill list dated May 8th, 2017.
So moved. And I second it.
Moved and second. Any questions? Hearing no questions or discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Thank you. I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes dated April 24th, 2017.
So moved. Second.
Moved and second. Any discussion? Hearing no discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Thank you. There were no citizens' comments, although I think you did walk in after I already took the paper. You're good. Moving on into the solicitor's report.
Nothing to report this evening.
Thank you. Any questions for this? No questions? Moving on into the mayor's report.
Very short, just to report that our officers were involved over the weekend at the situation for assisting women in the Shea Car SWAT team. Our officers were not involved in any incidents at that time. That's all I have.
Thank you. Any questions for the mayor?
I didn't hear what you said. Could you repeat that? I'm sorry, you kind of faded out right in the middle.
The officers were involved in assisting Ingram for the SWAT situation on Friday night. Our officers were there as an assist, and were not involved in any of the operations that went on.
Okay,
It was a real man, I wasn't training.
yes, thank you.
Moving on then to the business agenda under Public Works and the 2017 road program on Ewing Road. Who would like to give this update?
PA American Water Company called me, and they are going to be replacing the water line on Ewing Road. So we are going to be working with the water company on the replacement of the entire water line on Ewing, so, which means that our cost will be about half of the cost involved in Ewing Road, because I'm gonna charge them, because typically they do curb to curb when they pave it. So they called me and said that, yeah, we got your list and we've decided to do Ewing Road. So another bonus for Crafton, because they're we'll work with them. Now, they just were putting their bid out for contractors Friday, so we're gonna try and push back the, even though we awarded ours, I'm gonna try and push back El Grande, because I don't wanna pay a remobilization fees twice, or I'd have to share it with the water company. Or we could try and do Ewing Road last, so we're gonna try and work with them, but nothing has been detailed yet. I won't know anything until their bids come in, and that's probably about 2 weeks, she said. So, happy to report that. That's it. That's good news.
Nice.
I will entertain a motion to authorize to accept the proposal from Gateway Engineers to complete the geotechnical study on Ewing Road for an amount not to exceed $6,000.
So moved.
Second?
Moved in second. Any discussion?
So I know we talked about this at the last meeting. How does this play into this announcement about the repaving?
We're not paving that section of Ewing
Okay.
Road, the closed section, we're not paving.
Okay,
No.
all right.
So-
This doesn't have any overlap or anything to do with the previous item?
No.
It strictly
water line
stands
up
by
there.
itself?
No, there's no homes, so there's no water line up there. Now, if there is, if they replace it, then we'll see, but it's not, it's to the park and everything, it's just the regular Ewing Road, it's not the closed section.
So my apologies, and because I wasn't here at the last meeting, we are reopening this study.
No, they're gonna update it, because it hasn't been done since like 2010 or something like that. And they're gonna do a geotechnical study just to see if we can open it one way. It was a long discussion.
Okay, so I mean, I do remember that whole discussion about potentially just going one way, kind of thing. So we are gonna move forward with that then. Okay, thank you. Any additional discussion? All in favor then?
Aye.
All opposed? Thank you. I will entertain a motion to authorize to enter into an agreement with the city of Pittsburgh for paving of Crafton Boulevard from Baldwick to Noble for the estimated cost of $31,521.
So moved. Second.
Moved and second, any discussion?
And I think before the meeting, you were saying something about this being, well, of course it says that it's joint, so this was not originally on our program for this year?
That's correct.
Okay. And it'll all fit in the budget?
First of all, the bids came in low for El Grande,
Right.
and now that we're sharing the cost with Ewing, that'll be a significant reduction.
Right.
Is this the total cost and we're
That's-
sharing the 31,000?
No,
or
the
is
31,000 is our
piece?
portion, yes.
My only question is, how much lead time did they give us? I'm happy with
They're
doing
starting
it.
tomorrow.
Yeah, but I'm saying like, right, but, I know. but I'm
Just so
saying-
you know, they're
so-
starting tomorrow.
But they didn't give you a lot of time.
Okay, they were doing Chartiers,
Uh-huh.
and then as we were speaking with them, as they were because they put signs up and no parking, blah, 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 and then it rained, and they took them down, and Rob was talking to him, and he goes, oh, we're gonna be doing our portion of Chartiers. Oh, wait, we'll piggyback off of that, so that's how it all came about, so they're going to, I have to email him tonight and tell him the council approved this, and let him know that it's a go-ahead.
Yeah. My thing is, it's good news, I'm happy, because I think we had talked about it while we were planning our roads, it's like, how can we get them to give us a little more lead time on the road program? But either way, it's positive development, so we'll take it, but I just.
Okay, so I'm reading this third line here. So there's
The
the
third line
Chartiers
being work begins 5/7/5.
and Chartiers Avenue from Morange to Val. So that's in addition. So it's the two things that are wrapped up for 31 grand?
No, well, Chartiers will start at the same time. They're gonna probably thereafter, but that's a separate, we signed that in December of last year.
Okay.
So that's separate.
All right, so then the only additional cost in this motion is the 31,521 for sharing Crafton Boulevard.
Correct.
Okay, thank you.
Any additional discussion? Hearing no discussion, then all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Thank you. I'll entertain a motion to adopt resolution number 2017-06 to agree to reimburse PennDOT for the design and construction of the ADA curb ramp project on East Steuben Street, also known as Route 60.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion on this one?
Crafton portion is gonna be $9,124. The work isn't going to begin until 2018.
So this will be in our next year's budget.
Yes, we'll include that in 2018 budget.
Any additional discussion? All in favor then?
Aye.
All opposed? Okay. Discussion items. Mr. Amendola, you spoke that you have a
Yes.
discussion item?
I just needed to go on record. There are several rumors that are floating about having to do with, there's some people that are saying that I want to disband Ingram's Police Department, and I want Crafton Police Department to take over Ingram's Police Department. They are rumors, and I'm here to dispel those right now. We paid $140,000 for the comprehensive plan. As part of that, there are some discussions about them studying everything that we're doing in this community and in Ingram. And the police department perhaps will fall into that category. There will perhaps be some studies there. Anything that's gonna improve public safety is certainly a concern of mine. But I need to dispel these rumors and get on the record. I don't think anyone here has said anything about taking over Ingram's police department or Crafton taking over Ingram's police department. And it's my understanding, I saw a letter today that Ingram is being plagued by the same rumors. That, you know, there are rumors that they have said that they want to get rid of their police department. So they are rumors. It's election time, I guess. So as far as me personally, I do not intend on anything like that. They are rumors and they need to be treated like that.
And the second that, when we had our open discussion here, it was just purely a discussion at the comprehensive planning meeting, or the session that we had. It was not a, we were asking the evaluator the pros and cons, so I don't.
Yeah,
I wouldn't take that
a
as
situation
anything
that perhaps we should take a look at and have it studied or whatever. But, you know,
But
just
the
for,
thing that we're talking about studying is anything that would benefit both communities
Yes.
as far as joint, absolutely.
From a broad perspective,
From a
not
broad
just-
perspective,
Yeah.
there's been an incredible amount of progress and cooperation and openness that has been engendered through the comprehensive plan, and we certainly don't want those kind of rumors floating about.
No, and the comprehensive plan is merely a guide, is merely a suggestion. It doesn't mean this is what we are going to do or this is what we have to do.
We
So
had
that
an
needs to be
extensive
remembered.
discussion of that.
Right.
the last
And Ingram was here when we were even discussing that. So,
Right.
You know,
Right.
everyone was well aware of it at that point. I can't
So,
imagine.
Thank you, no problem. Any additional discussion items for tonight?
Yeah, I had two items for discussion. The first one, heard that there was some vandalism at the Crafton Elementary School playgrounds. So, just a note to residents as they're getting out and about now that the temperatures are warmer. If they see anything, you know, call the police. Anybody, you know, lurking around as it's getting darker. And that's just, you know, in all the areas. If they see anything, since, you know, younger people are going to be out and about, and because, you know, just if anything, you know, seems suspicious for that resident to.
Is the playground locked? Or
It is not locked,
or
and
anything?
the thing is that, you know, they may end up having to lock it because
So not the basketball side, but the other side?
both sections are.
Were vandalized?
Well, the playground section, where the playground equipment was vandalized, but they'll, you know, if they'll lock it up, they'll end up probably have to lock up both sections, so. But anyway, just for residents to keep their eyes open as they're out and about, spending time outside and to contact the Crafton Police. The second note is Crafton lost a resident on April 28th, Sue Abbott. Very sad, terrible, sad situation, and she was a humble servant to her family and to the residents and to her church, and everybody she touched, you know, benefited from her goodness, and she will be sadly missed. So I'd like a moment of silence, please.
can I add to that a little bit? I just came from Hirschberg's. Another good resident of Crafton, I think he was 89, Paul Herman, from up on Josephine Street, passed away. He was very instrumental in the CIT in the early days, very involved in baseball. If anybody goes to the funeral home and see all those trophies there, he was a really dedicated person. He was on the school board at one time, he was on council at one time, he was very involved in the community and a good guy. And if we could add him in that moment of silence, that would be good.
Also from your church. I know that.
Thank you. Thank you. Any additional?
We've been talking about public safety, and I was just reminded that I had seen a notice from the Crafton Police Department about an incident in the park last week with a youngster who was supposedly threatened. Mayor, do you know anything more about that?
I cannot hear you. I'm sorry, I haven't hard to hear.
Oh, okay. No, I was saying that I was reminded that there was an email notice from the police department of an incident in the park last week where a young person was supposedly threatened. And do you know anything more about that?
I'm aware of that, and it's still under investigation.
Okay. All right.
Anything else?
Yeah, I have a question for the manager. Have we heard from Duquesne on any of the LED lighting initiatives or grant sequences? Have they,
They have not sent me anything.
they have not, but we did apply for that.
Yeah, we did.
Because I was wondering around the school if we have any proposals for any additional lighting. Is that, one of the things I noticed about our elementary school is sometimes the lighting is a problem. I know, was it 2 years ago?
Oh, yes.
Actually, while we had elections going on, the lighting was out. So I don't know if we can just reach out to the school board, or somebody reach out to the school and ask them to make sure that they keep up with their fixtures, because lighting's a huge deterrent. But I was wondering if there's anything that we could do with Duquesne to make sure that we're
I don't believe that's where we submitted our application for, because you can only do like 10 at a time.
yeah.
So we usually start with the park and then, you
Yeah.
know, that kind of thing, but, I mean, we could do that for
Yeah, maybe we could get
the future. I'll mark it down.
And my guess is if they are kept out of the elementary school playground, they'll go elsewhere in our community and do damage, so if anybody spots anything.
Well, graffiti was a problem up on Clearview Trail, and the only way you can beat somebody at the graffiti is to keep on covering up their graffiti. Finally, I eventually won the graffiti war with cans of tan pigmented Krylon, but yeah, you have to be vigilant. You sort of have to take it in your own hands and keep an eye out on that.
Okay then, moving on to our announcements. It's summertime, pool is about to open.
It's freezing.
It doesn't feel like summer, but it's here almost. So Saturday, May 27th, the pool will open. Passes will be sold in the administrative offices between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. And extended hour pool passes. What is this?
Wednesday night from 6 to 8.
The administrative office, right, sorry. Okay, I was thinking we were having extended pool hours.
No, extended pool
Okay.
sale hours, trying to make it convenient for everybody.
So Wednesday, May 10th from 6 to 8, and Saturday, May 13th from 10 a.m. to noon. And then, of course, we have our spring cleanup day, which is Saturday, May 20th, at Crafton Park. That will be from 9 a.m. till noon. We will be collecting building materials, household clutter, yard waste, small appliances. We will not be collecting tires, rims, auto parts, refrigerators, paint, or electronic waste. Anyone have any questions about that?
No, but the residents should be aware that through Waste Management, we have a program to handle the chemical and paint waste streams.
And electronic
And,
waste.
yeah, and electronic waste. And they'll mail you a bag for.
The electronic waste is, it's special pickup.
Yeah.
You call them, we pay $1 a month extra, for every resident, and that's the.
Is there a limit? Can you have an electronic waste every month if you wanted?
Yeah, you'd have to call for a special pickup, but, I mean, they never really said that there was like a limit, like, 3 TVs per household, but,
But you just call.
yeah, you just.
So then, I just need to tell my neighbors who've had it.
Exactly.
Out on the curb for a month.
Like, if you just call, then they'll pick it up.
Right.
They don't
Yeah.
pick up, they
If
don't
they've
pick
got
up,
a TV on the curb, maybe code enforcement needs to get involved.
That's true.
Yeah.
they don't
And
pick up.
especially since the garbage is removable from the street, which is also a code violation.
Our Memorial Day celebration is going to be at 11 a.m. There will be a parade, I'm sorry, at 11 a.m., starting at the Ingram Borough Building to the Crafton Borough Building, and it will be led by the American Legion Post 145. What are we doing? What are we doing this
This
year?
is right after, following the parade, there will be a Memorial Day celebration at the CIT Baseball Association, right down at the field, and the mayor's gonna be there with the proclamation for proclaiming it Captain Jason M. West Crafton Day, and Day of Crafton.
And that will be at the fields.
Yes.
That's gonna be down there at the new field, not the old, our old baseball field where we played.
The new field
The new field,
off Ewing Road.
yes.
Okay, and then Crafton Celebrates this year will be June 30th to July 4th. There will be a parade, food, fireworks, and of course, it is fun for everyone. And I'm assuming that the parade is going to be on the 30th, like it always is.
Yeah,
So I'm sure more information will come regarding the parade.
yeah.
Any additional announcements anyone has, or any additional discussion? Nothing? There are no additional citizens' comments? Then I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Meeting adjourned.